Every year, many people risk losing their homes in Bolivia's capital city. La Paz continues to grow as the country's economy expands, but perched high in the Andes, its geography means there is little space to accommodate this population growth, with locals living in homes built on mountainsides. A devastating landslide in 2011 is still fresh in many minds with no solution in sight. CCTV's Joel Richards has more.
The steep slopes of La Paz make for one of South America's most stunning urban landscapes, but the hillsides of the Andes Mountains are also a hazard. Every year there are landslides in Bolivia's main city. With some 850,000 people who live here, chronic overcrowding in the city has led to the threat becoming a major public safety issue.
We're talking about 400,000 to 500,000 people who live in areas of risk. It's a lot of people. Unfortunately, the poorest sectors are marginalized to the sides of the mountains, which are most dangerously placed.
The most recent major landslide in La Paz was in 2011. An entire hillside collapsed, dragging 1,000 homes with it and affecting more than 5,000 people, as well as settlements lower down in the valley. The scars of the 2011 landslide are still clearly visible here, but many of the residents, with no other alternative, have decided to stay put, and that's despite the area being declared unsafe. The lack of space in La Paz is so great that many families have already started moving back to the area of the 2011 landslide. There's nowhere else to go, and without formal permission to build, there are no services available. Jorge Espinosa works with risk management foundation Fundepco. He says the problem is twofold. La Paz sits above 300 underground rivers, which destabilizes the land. But also, a growing population has left many with little option but to settle in dangerous areas.
What
could or should be done is move people from these areas, but this is almost impossible because of the financial and social cost.
It's estimated that 70% of La Paz is built on unstable land. The problem is only compounded as Bolivia's economy continues to grow, and with it, the size of its largest city. Increasingly, it's those of lowest income who are left with little option but to live with the permanent risk of losing their homes and even their lives. Joel Richards, CCTV, La Paz.